All right, next up on the docket is our Presenter app, which is built into the Mac that you're probably going to be using, the Mac Mini in the sound booth stage. And the icon will look like this. It'll look like this little white box and this gray box with the little play button, and it'll say Presenter, or it might not say Presenter, but it'll have that right there, that icon. Now, when you're in this Presenter app, what you're going to do is first you're going to go to the services, okay? So we have a list of services here that are up and coming, but if you're looking for a specific one, you can include past services if you're going back to the old one. But let's just say, for instance, we know today is the 15th and we have service tonight. So I click that and immediately it opens up the order of service right here to the left. Let's just say that I did not have a message in there. Or let's say I needed to add something last second. So it wasn't in the planning app. I needed to add something. You can do a few things. There's add item, there's add a header, there's edit service details, there's print service, and there's bulk edit. So for the sake of this video, we're going to make it very simple, okay? You already have songs in here. You've already put them in here. Let's just say that you don't have a message in there. You forgot to do that. Let's go to this header button right here. We're going to put message, sermon, whatever you want to call it. And then you'll just hit the enter button after that. And you want to add a PowerPoint into here. So you haven't really gotten that yet. So you see all here, these different options. You can actually put scripture too, like they do in Pro Presenter. But we're going to, for the sake of the video, go for the PowerPoint. And we're going to use this one, broken usefulness. And now you'll see that it put in there, and you can actually view the presentation with Presenter or PowerPoint, but this is Windows only, so we're going to use Presenter. Keep all of this the same. Don't touch anything. When you add the PowerPoint in there, all you have to do is go back here, press it, and then all of your slides are listed in there. You'll see lower left screen right here. This is a preview of what it's going to show. And then when you click it, this will go to the screen of your choice. Now, it should be default going from the Mac Mini there behind the sound booth to the projector. And the other screens just mirror the projector. You do not have to unplug any cables. You don't have to rearrange things. Sometimes you'll have to unplug that little sensor box, and I can show you that in another video. But it's the wireless display that sends an HDMI signal from the sound booth all the way to that back wall TV. But all you're going to make sure is that the screen is on. It's automatically configured. Please do not unplug anything and plug anything back in. So when you click these, they'll go to the screen, and there's actually an app on your phone. It's a remote app that allows you to change it if you're behind the pulpit or behind the podium and you're trying to just be able to do it without being behind the screen there at the sound booth. Now, when you're in here and you see the songs, you can click in the worship format here, the order of service there, and then your person will just click through the songs, or you'll have somebody do it. If, for instance, you need to add a song in here, it's probably better to do it through the Charts app. Just get one of the teenagers to do it, or one of the young adults to change the song in the Charts app. But if you absolutely need something, you can click add right there, and you see it add something. And then you're going to go to lyrics, and then you'll put in a song right here. There's different lyrics right there, and you can search. But let's just say Praise You in the Storm. Now you'll click here, and you'll see that it automatically put the lyrics for Praise You in the Storm. If you want to start getting fancy with it, you can add backgrounds. So Praise You in the Storm right here is one. You can click this little pencil right beside of it and go to Pro Plus Media and just scroll through and find one that you like. Let's say this red one. And that's a looping background. And now when you click in it, it'll actually have the red background that moves a little bit. You'll see right there in the bottom left, it has some motion background to it. But you can do that, or you can actually even click this little arrow right here beside Firm Foundation and just inherit the background beforehand. So that way all the backgrounds are the same. Now you'll have to manually do that, but that is just something that's kind of an added benefit to it. But if you really don't want that, you can just say, oops, I added a wrong song. Go to that edit button, and then over here, just hit that delete, and then you're back to square one where you were before. And so that's pretty much what you do with services. If you find out you clicked on the wrong service, you can always go back to the service icon right here and say, no, I'm looking for young adults on Thursday nights. It'll list you all the categorized one for the type, and then you can just go to Thursday nights. And so you'll see Thursday nights here. There's some songs for the young adults. And then once again, you can make your adjustments as need be, select them, and then you're good to go. So that's it pretty much for the presenter. That's probably all you're going to need to do. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and show you how to add scripture. You can either just click on the scripture right here and then go to NIV, because that's where we use most of ours. And let's say you're going to be in Mark chapter 6. You can search Mark chapter 6 and it'll give you, but just say, no, I don't want the whole chapter. You can actually put 1 through 5, search, and it'll give it to you. Now, there's some cool things here. I would prefer, well, actually, it does it this way. I did not want to do that. So now you're going to figure out how to do this the same way. Let's go back to scripture. I want to change this to default. And then we're not going to hide the reference. We're going to put it in the bottom left just so you can see it. And now we can click it. And now you'll see that the reference is right there in the bottom left. Maybe hide the translation. And that'll take that .xml because that's what we put in there. I would just do this right here, select your passage. If you're just trying to get it on the screen pretty quickly, you can go to the scripture box right there. And then you can also even add to the service right here. And so you'll see right there, now you already got these added to the service with the background that was already default. And that's a good way to add scripture in there. But we're going to delete those because we don't need them. But that's a quick way to get scripture in your presenter. All right, hopefully that helps. Any questions, just reference back. The app is pretty simple once you get used to it. It just takes some time. There's also a quick start tour guide right here if you want to learn step by step. Thanks.